Welcome to Azure Data Factory session. In earlier session, we saw what all the different approaches are there while referring the source file path. In this session, we are going to see how you can read the file based on the last modified date. For that, we have a filter by last modified date. That feature is there. In this feature, we are going to give what is the start time, what is the end time the file got modified. Based on that, the system will read that file. The real scenario, when the file is loaded, previous day file, every day we are loading file into a container, but always we should not read all the file, right? We need to read the file which is modified very latest date. That data alone we need to read. In that case, this feature will help us. With this, let us move on to the practical session now. I open the portal now. Earlier we saw the prefix, right? Prefix with sample prefix we added. This was reading all the file name starting with sample. Now what we are going to use? We are going to use filter by last modified. Here we need to mention what is the start time, what is the end time. Okay. So here in the sample superstore, right? I uploaded a file on May 17 and another one file on May 17, another one sample superstore file on May 23rd. I am going to read the file I uploaded very recently, 5/23 today. Okay. If I didn't mention the last modified date, what it will do, the prefix, it will read all the file, right? Which I don't require. I want to read only the latest file. This file alone I wanted to read it. For that, I have to refer, I have to mention the last modified date. When the file got loaded, this is IST file, IST timing, right? But we need to give UTC timing. UTC timing is minus 530 hours. Okay, anyway, but I loaded 10 o'clock. Okay, so what I will do on 23rd from midnight 00 timing onwards and 23rd ending, okay, till 12:59 onwards, same day. What it will do, even though we give the prefix as a sample, it will not read all the file. Why? Because we gave the last modified date. Okay, before I execute this pipeline, I will truncate the table. In my sink there is no data. Let me go to the container. I will show you how many records are there in my source. My source, I have only one record. When I trigger this pipeline, right, it should load only one record. Let us see. Let me trigger this pipeline. It should read this file, right? Pipeline executed successfully. See, it loaded only one record because we given a filter by time. In my sink also we have only one record. Okay, this is how you can give the last modified date. Okay, this is applicable for wildcard file path also. This is applicable for path mentioned, okay, but not for list of files, because list of file is the one we are hard coded the file name in the list, another text file. So it is not, this last modified filter is not applicable for list of files. It is applicable only for the file path, prefix and wildcard. Okay, with this let us close this session. We will meet on other session. Thank you.